I'm going to show you how to cook a Curry Frenzy easy curry chicken curry using our easy curry kit. We've got the spice mix there, some coconut milk, some chopped tomatoes, some cooking oil, some tomato puree, our diced chicken. We've got a mixture of breast and thigh meat there. It's really simple to cook a very tasty curry, as you're about to see. First step is to mix just enough oil with your spice mix to create a thick paste. That should do it. Just mix that in well. So it's all combined. And then we'll fry that up with a little bit more oil just to release all of the flavour of those spices. Okay, so I'll add some more oil to the pan. Let that take a little bit of heat for a few seconds, then we'll add the spice paste. You'll notice that with the ingredients list there's no onions to chop, no ginger, no garlic, all those other little fiddly bits. That's one of the beauties of this product. Okay, so we'll add the spices. Just going to cook those for a couple of minutes on a high heat to release the flavour and just get more taste into our curry. Okay, we'll just stir those around a little bit, just waiting for the heat to get those spices releasing their aromas. And once we get to that point, we're ready to add the rest of our ingredients. That's getting nice and aromatic now, bubbling away. It's time to add our chicken. Just going to stir the chicken in this oil. Starts to take a little bit of colour. Spread that around evenly. Let that cook for a couple of minutes and then we'll mix that around a little bit more. Okay, we'll give it another stir around now. See, some of the pieces of chicken beginning to go white on the surface that's looking in contact with the bottom of the pan. We're just going to keep doing that until most of the chicken's gone to a white colour. It doesn't matter if all of it's not, because we're going to add the sauce ingredients and we're going to just finish cooking the chicken by poaching it through. Okay, the chicken's as cooked as it needs to be. You'll notice, as you see, the spices have really penetrated onto that chicken as well. So not only will you have the spices in the sauce, but it will be deep into the chicken as well. So we'll put in our chopped tomatoes, our coconut milk, we'll stir that in first before adding the tomato puree. Just try and break up the thick part of the coconut milk. Once it starts to take the heat, it'll begin to melt in, so don't have to worry about it too much. Okay, 4 tablespoons of tomato puree. Again, just stir that in. And all we're going to do now is to leave that to simmer, to finish cooking the chicken through. We'll put the lid on and just leave that for 10 minutes. We'll lower the heat down to sort of a low level and we'll take a look, see how it's doing. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes on a low simmer like this. You'll see that the the colour has transformed. The sort of pale pink colour that when we put in the creamed coconut and the tomatoes has melded with the spices and the oil, and we've now got a nice beautiful looking orange colour. We've tested the chicken. Chicken's cooked through nicely. It may take a little bit longer if you have larger pieces, but we chop these up quite small. So that's ready to serve. If you want a slightly thicker sauce, then you can leave it to simmer down for a little bit longer. And if you want to go for one extra little step, which I'll show you in a second, you can just add a little bit more flavour to the final dish with one little trick. Okay, what we're doing here, we've got a wok. You could use a balsi or a small frying pan. I've added some chilies to this. It's a good way of serving up different portions with different amount of heat. But what we're really achieving here is we've got this on a high heat. We're reducing that sauce down, and we're caramelising the sauce a little bit, and it recreates one of the effects that you get in an Indian restaurant where they cook typically one portion of each curry at the final preparation in a wok or balti, and they're on a very high burner, and they're getting those extra flavours into the final dish. So we're just going to leave this to simmer, give a little stir, thicken up, let it brown that sauce off, get a little bit more flavour in there. That's that. I'm just going to leave it now for 2 minutes, and then it'll be ready to serve. And that's it. It's ready to serve. And there it is. One really easy chicken curry. I've garnished it with a few sesame seeds. You could use coriander or spring onion or chives, anything you like. And that's ready to eat.